What's good, y'all? This is Dom.
It's good, everybody. It's Isaac.
And this is Streetball episode 28. Now, you see I got my South Orange County camouflage Ethica hat on right now, so we mean business today. And
You see
Isaac
what I
got the
got?
downs all the going on. Okay. Hey, so we got a lot of good stuff for you guys today. Very NBA heavy episode. And we're going to talk about March Madness, the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese controversy. And also, we got some more commits for the Ballislife All-American game. So I'm really excited about this. Before you guys, before we start, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Ballislife Podcast Network channel. Turn on your notifications, ring that bell. All right, let's get it. First and foremost, I got the Lakers on my docket, okay? 7-2 in our last 9 games. We were really looking up. We got blown out yesterday by the Clips, which I kind of expected coming off of a back-to-back. What?
Why did you expect that, though? A blowout to the Clips?
We haven't beaten the Clippers. We haven't beaten the Clippers in 3 years, bro.
What's wrong with that? Like, what's up with that? Is that just...
And we played, it was the back-to-back. We played the Utah Jazz the night before and went to overtime. So, you know how these dudes are with low management. But, you know, LeBron is back and healthy. AD's cooking. And, you know, a lot of the team camaraderie is really good right now, as you can see in this video, where LeBron's trying to interview and the rest of the players are in the background making goat sounds. Let's hear it.
Shots offensively, you got to be able to get stops down the stretch, you know, especially when you're playing against teams that's been scoring. So we had to get stops, and we did that.
LeBron, where you think this dude is from, man?
I gotta stay focused. I'm locked in, y'all.
Our brother, hey, your starting backcourt, Dennis and Austin average, they combined for 46 and 10. How important was that for what you guys did to get a conference?
It makes it hard for our backcourt to be.
he's such an old head. He wasn't laughing or nothing. He was just continuing on with the interview. That's funny.
He was probably like, what the hell is these dudes doing back here? Well, I don't even know what's going on. It's that old hit shit. But look, man, the Lakers are in the 6th spot currently, in the 7th spot currently, right at the top of the play-in field, have an outside chance of making it into the actual playoff field without playing in the play-in. Do you think they have an outside chance to make a run at this and actually go to the finals or win the championship?
With LeBron James, anything is possible. A healthy LeBron, anything is possible. Yes, bro. Anything is possible with the healthy LeBron, bro.
I really think so too. Like, this team is becoming more consistent. You know, I really like what I see day in and day out on the floor. More importantly, you know, early in the season, halfway through the season, there's so many games that we lost at the end, whether we were up and we lost the lead, or we came back and then we lost the lead at the end. This team's finally finishing out games, and I think that's the most important part of this. But we'll see. I don't know. This NBA nowadays is pretty unpredictable. I don't think there's any clear-cut, like, head over heels team that's better than everyone else. So this playoff is going to be one for the books. I'm really excited. What's that?
Suns. I think the Suns are kind of clear-cut. You don't think so?
Bro. They gave up so much to get KD.
Bro, I don't care what they gave.
They lost Cam Johnson too.
That's cute, but they still got them four dogs, man.
Still got to play defense. Still got to guard somebody. I'm just saying.
Okay, just make sure everybody smells breath. Make sure your 5th starter does what he needs to do. Go get a rebound, play hard as hell, and then whoever's coming off the bench, play hard as shit, and let those 4 rock out.
We'll see, man. It's gonna play out. You know how fast time's going lately. We're gonna know before we know it. This time's gonna go by fast. We're gonna be in the playoffs. It's gonna be the finals before we know it. It's gonna be June. So we'll see. I'm really excited to see how this plays out. Next on the docket, disappointment probably of the season, the Dallas Mavericks. Trade for Kyrie at the trade deadline. Before they got Kyrie, actually, they had a 90% chance of making the playoffs, according to some analytics websites. And now they're not even in the play-in anymore. In spite of that, Kyrie's talking about how they play every game with their backs against the wall type of mentality. Here he says it in his interview clip right here.
You clearly came out with an with an aggressive mindset on offense. Did you feel like you guys were kind of playing with your backs against the wall today? Is that
every game has pretty much been our backs against the wall type of mentality, playing with a sense of desperation. One of the best scorers in the world, so it's pretty easy for me to go into my toolbox and be efficient, especially when I'm feeling good and getting healthier every single game. And I wish that was the case a few games ago where I was able to shoot a little bit better and help out the team a little bit more, but we fell short, and the last few games we've fallen short. So I take a lot of that pressure on myself and a lot of that responsibility because I felt like I definitely could have played better. And nights like this over the last few months have come easy. But obviously, just with this ailing foot injury, it's taken me a little bit longer to get back into the flow and the rhythm than I thought. When you're playing with an injury, I mean, you just do the best you can. So my teammates know that, organization knows that. So I'm just doing my best to be out there.
Man, excuses.
Does have that toolbox though. He does have a lot in that toolbox.
Yes, he does. But at the same time, you don't make the reason why you guys aren't winning built around you coming back from an injury. It's crunch time. We don't care. Nobody cares. I'm sorry, Kyrie.
Let me see you do the moves he does with the injured foot.
I can't. But all I'm saying is that there's one common denominator in this. The Mavericks were floating around third, fourth, fifth the entire season until they got Kyrie. So my question is this. Is this more on Kyrie, or is this really a management problem? Did they overstep by actually trading for him? What do you think?
I think they overstepped for sure. I didn't like that trade. When I heard about it, I was like, the Mavs, like Kyrie to the Mavs, like, yeah, not it. Yeah, I didn't rock with it from jump, so I'm not surprised, honestly. I didn't like that. I just don't like the collab. The Mavericks and Kyrie Irving, that's just not. That don't sound right. That doesn't sound right to me.
Hey, the Nets knew what they was doing, getting him off.
Right.
Getting Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith. The further we get away from this trade, the more I feel like the Brooklyn Nets came out on top. But I agree with you. I feel like the Mavericks were really reaching on this. You can't just put two top players together if their skill sets don't complement one another, right? Kyrie and Luka are both very high-level scorers, but they're very ball dominant. The difference between Luka and KD is KD doesn't need to have the ball in his hands all the time. He might be the most efficient perimeter scorer in the NBA history. So you could put a guy like Kyrie and KD together and it'll still be seamless. Whereas right here, you got two point guards battling to see who's gonna take over one after the other, and it just yields inconsistency, I believe, with the whole team because they're always shooting. Who are they going to pass to, right?
No, that's fair. I mean, Luka's what, 6'9"? He's a big boy. I mean, I think he just needs to let Kyrie do what he do, but then again, that is Luka. So yeah. I don't know. They are super ball dominant. So that's tough. That's tough. It's not going to work.
Anyways, regardless, it's a disappointment all around. It's going to be the first time that Luka doesn't make the playoffs. They don't find a way to get into that play-in round. So, let's see what happens. All right. But speaking of Kyrie, we're going to talk about his former team today. The Brooklyn Nets already dropped and previewed their 2023-2024 City Edition uniforms for the 24 season. These ones right here aren't super. I'm not rocking these, man. Honestly, I like the font. I think the font is really cool, the Nets, but I think it's really sloppy. Honestly, the coloring on the jersey. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not feeling that. I'm really not feeling it. They could have done a better job. It's not it.
I mean, if this has some deeper meaning behind it, like some kid or something drew it or something like that, it's an inspiration, then I can rock with it more. But if this is a theme of Brooklyn, like the Brooklyn Nets have had some really dope city uniforms. and these do not come up to that part. So I'm really disappointed by this.
Yeah, this is a terrible design. Who designed this, man? We need to talk to them. They need to get fired, man. They need to get fired.
Hey man, I know it wasn't one of us, but anyways, we're gonna move on from this one. We got more exciting, we got more exciting stuff to talk about. NBA regular season is almost over, which means that we're gonna be voting for NBA awards pretty soon. Which we just got an announcement. The new CBA is gonna say that in order to be eligible for any season award, whether it's MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, All NBA, anything you think of, you have to play at least 65 games moving forward. I don't know how that's going to yield. I heard Draymond talking about this last night. He was yeah, absolutely. And we were talking. He was talking about last night. He's like, it's cool until you have to pick a bum to be on All NBA, and then now he's eligible for a Supermax.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
He has a point.
Crazy.
He really has a point. He really has a point. Because look, you get a guy like Jordan Poole, right? Who I don't think is a max player, but he's like somewhere in the middle, right? He plays 82 games. Steph plays 60. You pick Jordan Poole instead of Steph. Now you're in a pickle financially. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's facts. Damn. I mean, hey, but if you want it, then the bum got to go and get it, man. Who wanted more? You gonna let the
No, I agree. I mean, it goes both ways, right? Like you're keeping everybody responsible, so there's no load management going on, but it's really going to be tough.
But
when
65 games is a lot of games. God,
it is. And somebody can miss 20 games off a sprained MCL or something like that and be cooking the rest of the year. And if they only played 64 games, then they're not eligible to win MVP because of the rule. So we'll see, man. I don't know how it's going to play out. And in some cases, it might lead to more injuries because guys are going to come back faster than maybe they should or whatever it may be, but we'll see. But let's move the conversation. First and foremost, at this point in time, we're pretty much done. Who's your NBA MVP?
Jokic. Come on, man. We know who it is. Actually, no, we don't know because Embiid is right there. But I see the three-peat, man. I see it happen in the third time over. I want it to happen.
Ain't no way in hell they're going to let Jokic win MVP for the third time when it's this close.
Why not, though?
That type of award is unprecedented. And unfortunately for Jokic, he hasn't had a lot of playoff success yet. So it's not like he's gained just like the utmost respect from all the writers and media in the NBA. I could be wrong, but I feel like you got to really be a boss to get that three-peat done. You know what I mean? And I don't think Jokic is regarded as a boss. And plus, you got Embiid just absolutely killing the league every night. Last night, he scored 56 points.
Oh, my gosh.
And he said the way he learned how to shoot, he went on YouTube and searched white man shooting threes.
Oh, he's hilarious. He said that?
He did say that, bro.
That's crazy.
I hope I didn't quote one of those fake Twitters that they got, the parody ones, but I definitely saw that on Twitter today.
That's some crazy stuff to say, man. As an MVP candidate, he really said that out in the space. That's crazy.
Yeah. He's wild, but I got Embiid. Who's your sixth man of the year?
Jordan Poole. I'm going Jordan Poole because I respect what he's done with the Warriors. You got a Warriors team who's really good, and he comes off the bench and really performs and does what he needs to help the team win. So I'm going Jordan Poole. I think that's easy.
You know what, man? I'll tell you what. I like that pick. Unfortunately, the guys this year, the Warriors, aren't as good as they have been in the past. But at the end of the day, that's a good pick. But I'm thinking more of a team that's a contender right now. I'm picking Malcolm Brogdon.
Who's that?
Brogdon, first man out the bench on the Boston Celtics, who have been in the front of the standings almost all season, whether they're 1, 2, or 3. And he was a former starter on the Indiana Pacers and has just embraced his role off the bench and has been a great contributor off the bench on a potential championship team. So I'm taking Malcolm Brogdon, but we'll see.
That's big time. That's big time right there. You really went from starting to being the sixth man and taking that role over. That's huge.
Hey, rookie of the year. I don't even think we need to debate this. Paulo Banchero. We don't need to spend more time on that. But
Yeah,
Paulo is
Banchero.
just yeah, just come get your award, bro. Just mail it to his house right now, NBA. Like as soon as the season ends, just mail it to his house, okay? All right. Defensive player of the year. Now, we could be biased right here. We could, because our man Evan Mobley is in the top 3 on the NBA Defensive Player of the Year ladder right now. One interesting stat about Evan is he leads the entire NBA in defensive win shares, which means that like advanced analytics means that like basically he's like the most valuable overall. Like when he's on the floor, like take away stats or whatever, just talking about pure points scored and stuff like that. He has the best. He has the most impact on the game defensively in the NBA, which is absolutely insane. But I'm probably gonna have to pick Brook Lopez, leading the league in blocks, on the team with the best record. Just absolutely anchors the Milwaukee Bucks defense, and he got a strap ball, so like he's versatile, you know.
No, Evan might not get it this year, but down the line, he's going to eventually get that because the way he just bothers shots and he's springy, jumps, tries to bother every shot that goes up. Like he's a defensive type of dude. Like his defense is crazy with his length and athleticism. He's nuts. Mm-hmm. So he'll get it down the line.
Most improved.
Most improved. I'm going Shy. I'm going with Shy. He's been chopping. He's improved. He's been doing his thing.
I love Shea, but I think he's had a more gradual rise to where he is now. I'm gonna go with Lauri Markkanen. Lauri Markkanen last year was a fringe starter on the Cleveland Cavs. Got traded from the Bulls.
Yeah.
What's that?
He was a
Got
killer.
Traded from the Bulls. Yeah, but he was a role player, right? Gets traded in the Donovan Mitchell trade. By all means, everyone was expecting the Jazz to be the last team in the cellar, and he had that team playing at an all-star level. Had that team in the playoff race for the majority of the season. Like that is dope. And his jump in points per game, rebounds per game was just sensational. So I'm picking Lauri Markkanen. Let's see though. Coach of the year.
We know who the coach of the year, bro. Diamond, we know who the coach of the year is, man.
Who?
The Beam. Come on.
I was hoping you said that. Mike Brown. Mike Brown leading one of the best turnarounds probably in NBA history, man. They acquired Domantas Sabonis at the trade deadline last year, but by all means, they got Kevin Huerter this offseason. Nobody had any type of faith in this team except for the Kings and that Beam, bro. And they've been lighting the beam really frequently this season. 50 wins. They're really going to be a force to be reckoned with in the playoffs. I'm really excited to see them. So shout out to Mike Brown, friend of the Compton Magic program. As you know, he's doing big things.
Yep. All right, man. Let's move on to something we love to talk about. NBA elite feat, man. What we got? What we got, Amo?
Hey, man. You know what? The other night, Luka debuted his new signature shoe, the Luka 2, and this colorway right here is craziness. It's a little black, dark. It's a little dark, purple and black, kind of spacey feel. I like the silhouette, man. I really think it's going to be versatile, and they're going to be able to push out some really creative colorways with this shoe. So I'm really excited to see this one all next season.
Yeah, I love the coloring on this shoe. This is a fire shoe. Jordan did their thing with this one.
Yeah, hey, Jordan's actually coming up with their signature shoes. I've been thoroughly impressed. They're 3 for 3 for the last 3 ones. They got the Zions, they got the Jason Tatums, and now the Luka 2. So Jordan, keep doing your thing. All right. Next up, I don't usually like these shoes, but Curry comes out with his Curry 10 Flow, unicorns and butterflies. All right, check these out. All right, they got the little pink upper with a lot of good design and detail on here. Like, once again, not my favorite shoe, but they did their thing on this one.
No, I like this a lot. I don't know if those are like geographic like butterflies, but it's different. You know, I don't know what it means. I don't know. There's probably something behind it why he did this colorway, but yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's not, it don't bum me out,
man.
nuts, but solid.
No, they're solid. Next one, we got a really good Giannis colorway with his own signature shoe. These high blue or whatever you want to call them, man. Oh, green. I apologize. These ones just hit you in your face, bro. It's simple with one color, but they just pop. You know what I mean? I love these shoes right here.
Bro, these are nuts. I like these a lot. The colorway is dope. These are like the Green Goblins or the Hulks.
Yeah.
These are fire right here. I like the purple with the neon green. It's dope. Tough.
I agree, man. I agree. I love these shoes as well. Next, we got Marcus Smart rocking the Puma TRC Blaze Court. These ones give me some like Adidas. I forget the ones that we had, man. They're kind of like, they kind of look like some a little bit of the old Hardens, just the way that they have the details around the shoe and stuff like that. But the shoe isn't overwhelming, but it's a nice shoe. I like it.
I'm sorry, I don't like that, man. Maybe the way he's choking them right there, the way he got them tied. I don't know, but this is an ugly shoe to me.
Don't it seem all the dudes that wear Pumas are choking and shit like that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just ugly. The back of the shoe, like it's just not cute. It's not a sexy shoe.
Puma, you need to make your shoelaces shorter. And maybe this is a Marcus Smart problem, but yeah, it looks all droopy and shit. Shout out to Payman. Yo. Donovan Mitchell. All right, last one. Donovan Mitchell wears, a basic blue colorway of his Don 3s. This Adidas silhouette is not my favorite. They could do without the 3 stripe on the toe, but all in all, I do like the colorway and I like how they look, honestly.
Yeah, no, these are fire. They look comfortable. Man, it's crazy because I don't wear no hoop shoes anymore. I need to start rocking hoop shoes so I can know how these shoes really feel when you're out there in the field, cutting corners, get into the cup, shooting trade balls. You know me, Damo.
I think Tope's gonna give me some Hardens, bro.
Oh, the Hardens are crazy. I might have to snag some of that.
I need those to hoop in, but yeah, like I think my favorite one out of this run though is probably the Giannis's. Hey, no. We do not need any denim, D. No, yes, but I love these Giannis's right here. These ones are probably my favorite in this 5 for sure.
You know what? I'm going with the Lucas. I like the Lucas a lot. The purple. I'll rock with the Lucas. Those are dope. Some space type vibes, some galaxy type vibes. I like it.
It's hard. I love those, and I can't wait to see the new colorways for those. All right, now let's move on from the NBA. Now we are at high school. Okay, this last week we have McDonald's. This week we have the Nike Hoop Summit, which we have a slew of high level high school athletes in the fold, including some of our own. One that's not pictured there is Andrej Stojakovic is in there. Jerry McCain, Bronny James, Ron Holland, to name a few. Cody Williams, who's in our backyard. A really star-studded lineup for the West, or for one team here at the Nike Hoop Summit. Summit. So
that's crazy to me, Damo. How'd they miss the king in there, man? Andrej Stojakovic, man.
I think this is one team. I didn't pull the other roster, so that's why. But I'm really excited to see these kids get in action and to see what they do. I mean, we kind of already seen most of these kids at the McDonald's All-American game, but it's another preview. And what's most important about this, what people don't know, is at these events, the reason why it's so important is because it's open to NBA scouts. So NBA scouts come watch these kids and really critique their game at these type of events in an intimate environment. So really excited for these kids, another step in their career.
Millions of dollars on the table, man. But one of my favorite players on this list is Isaiah Collier. He's a bucket.
Here you go, me writing.
Don't do that. You gotta respect. You gotta respect somebody. That's a game, man. That's a player with game.
Nah, yeah, he definitely has game. He definitely has game. All right.
I don't know. I don't know if you like Dre, but because Dre's 6'6", 6'7", strat, footwork. You can't. Different.
We'll see. We'll see what it is at the finish line. But speaking of high school, these kids are moving on to college and maybe pro. But it's time for a high school AAU season. And let me tell y'all, as a Compton Magic representative, our team is strapped and ready. And we even got guys. We got Koa Pete. We have Sebastian Rankin, Eric Freeney, and we also have a kid that has really good bloodline. Elijah Arenas, the son of Gilbert Arenas, and Gilbert actually debuted that on his show the other day. We got a video. Run it.
We got the baggies. We got the baggy shorts. We got a whole bunch of good stuff. And then we got these. These are very new to me. I'm ready to go try these on.
Yeah, put the same ones on, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, put the same ones on, huh?
Yeah.
Didn't even know.
I ain't even be a Magic boy when I played. I didn't get to be one when I played, but I got it now.
There it
You were
is.
talking about the podcast video too. He shouted it out on the podcast on No Chill.
Regardless of what it may mean, it's like, our team was kind of turbulent and not sure for most of the winter, but now our pieces are set. I'm really excited about this team. You think we have the potential to win 3 SSB this year with this squad?
Absolutely. We got big bodies. We got we got pieces. But then again, you never know. In the circuit, there's so many good teams. You have to really be prepped and ready to rock every single game. You can't take a game off. It's kind of like the March Madness, bro, honestly.
Regardless of the matter, the future is bright in Magic Land. We're always working, we're always scheming. I'm really excited to see what this team does this year. And, I rock with the senior team. Our team is nice as hell. So when you're in SoCal, come through. Check us out. All right. All right, let's move on to college. March Madness. Now we're pressed for time. Obviously, everyone knows UConn had a big tournament run in the men's side, won every game by double digits, and just ran through the NCAA tournament field. They left no doubt. Shout out to San Diego State. Really had a great run. Know a lot of those kids personally. Watch them grow up, especially Matt Bradley. But I mean, the UConn just left no doubt. So shout out to them. What do you think?
Man, shout out to UConn. They look really good. I didn't know they were that good. They put it on San Diego, man. They did their thing. They're big. They got guards. They tough. They earned that. Sheesh.
What was really cool that came out after the NCAA tournament was that, the center, I think Sengo or something like that, and 2 other players on the UConn team actually observing Ramadan the entire time. So they were fasting throughout the NCAA tournament and still playing. Won a natty while doing that. So that's really commendable. Shout out to them. But honestly, the whole talk this year has been about the NCAA women's tournament, specifically Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, and their controversy during the national title game when LSU was wrapping up the win. Got a video for it. Let's see what we got. Ooh, see? Hey, he's hitting us with the Nuggets. Most viewed NCAA D1 women's basketball game on record. By the way, the Final 4 games had more viewership than any NBA game this year that was on ESPN.
That's big time. That's crazy.
That's crazy, right? That's crazy. But yeah, we talk about Angel Reese coming up to Taylor Clark at the end of the game, doing the ring, can't see me, John Cena. This was a direct retaliation of what Caitlin Clark did to Louisville in the Elite Eight. Now, this caused a lot of controversy. Caitlin Clark, when she did it, everybody's like, oh, she's competitive. Whereas when Angel Reese did it, you had loads of people calling her classless and saying she had no type of sportsmanship and she was a thug and she was a sad and the other. Do you think that people, I mean, I know the answer to this, but is this a racial issue or is it just really about how she did it? What do you think?
I don't think she a thug, that's for sure. I don't think she a thug.
You know the Mac supporters was on Twitter get on her head, bro. You
They were on
know.
her head like that. I should have.
Yes.
We got receipts. I wanted to actually see it, but everybody was calling her thug. I mean, I don't think she a thug, but I mean,
Keith Olbermann used
I
to
don't
be
know.
a sports anchor, and he went on Twitter and said, "What a fucking idiot."
Oh,
Yes.
that's crazy.
About a 20-year-old girl who's playing college basketball. Nasty. But I guess I'll pick that up. I really think this is a racial issue, as we always see in this world. You know, there's always a double standard for depending on what color you are. Oh, this is awesome when Caitlin Clark did it. Oh, yeah. And then Angel Reese did it, and everybody had a problem with it all of a sudden. I'm really disappointed in people's response to this, because at the end of the day, till this day, Isaac, when we go to 24-hour fitness, it's part of the game. We talk shit.
Facts.
Everybody
Hey,
does. Caitlin Clark talk shit. Angel Reese talk shit. Everybody talk shit, and it's okay.
I'm glad this all happened though, because this is raising more awareness for women's basketball, bro. So this is dope. I mean, I like it. I like
it. Raising more awareness for women's basketball, which we're all championing here, including in Ballislife, where we have the Ballislife All-American game featuring boys and girls this year, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. All right. But regardless, shout out to LSU and UConn for winning their respective national title games. And shout out to women's basketball for taking a step in the right direction as far as popularity this year. By and large, like, the women's game had way more superstars this year that they could feature than the men's game. So shout out to women's basketball and the NCAA for putting that on. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Balls Life Podcast Network channel and turn on the notification. Ring that bell. All right, you guys got me? Now, speaking of the Ballislife All-American game, we've had some commitments on both the boys and girls side, and I've seen both commitments. We got a little bit of really good local players so far on the boys side. We got Dusty Stromer, who, you know, Notre Dame's finest, been on our radar the whole time, going to Gonzaga, going to be a really good, I think, contributor his freshman year at Gonzaga.
No, Dusty, you know, we watched him all year. He's a great player. He's 6'7", 6'6", bouncy, white boy with the strap, can do it all, man. You got to respect it. That's a big time. He's going to be tough, man. His future in basketball is going to be good, great. Then you got AJ Johnson, who's above the rim. We've seen AJ throughout his whole process, bro. He really got good. He really improves every year. He always gets better every time I see him.
AJ's always been a baller, man. Was one of the little guards early on, but he was always, you know, seen as one of the best players in SoCal. A year or two ago, enjoyed a growth spurt and got an athletic tick, which really put him over the top as a player, I believe. Cohen Carr, we got this kid. He's not a California guy, but by and large, one of the most athletic guys in the country. Been highly touted for a long time. Played in all the camps going up. And this is a really good get, especially for the highlights. It's going to be a Ballislife All-American.
Oh, my gosh. I've never really seen his highlights like that. He got some crazy highlights in here. And, wow, I can't wait to see him live.
Speaking of guys with highlights, we got Jeremy Fears Jr., who I've seen personally at the Pangos All-American camp. And I'm really impressed with this guy. Undersized guard, super athletic lead guard, though, can score and also distribute. So excited to see him play up close again.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen him in person, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing. Where's he from? Where's Jeremy from? Oh, he's from LA.
I think it's
okay.
No, he's from Michigan. He just
he's out here.
He's from the Midwest. He's not from LA. Lastly, on the boys side committed, we got Omaha Baloo, who I've been seeing since he was in 8th grade. He's from Iowa. Very good, 6'8", 6'9" swing man who could play both inside and out. Super athletic, as you can see right here.
No, he's playing like a guard. Golly. Oh, this is a pro, man. Dabo, is this a pro?
Man, I think he's a pro, bro. He's committed to Iowa State. He's going to be staying in state. But really happy for this kid. Been seeing him since around 8th grade. Good to see that he panned out. Jacoby Walter. Wow. Jacoby Walter's a really good get, bro. He is a absolute dog. And we've been seeing him. He's been a highly ranked kid from the jump since he started in high school. And I feel like this is a really good get for just the star-studded roster in this game.
All I'm saying is we're gonna have a lot of future pros, future NBA players in the Ballislife All-American game. Golly.
We will see, man. No, but you know what? We have a new feature this year we're talking about just right now. We have added a girls' game to the Ballislife All-American game, starting with Michaela Williams. Michaela Williams is one of those girls that has a lot of game, on the taller side, but can put it on the floor, and she can bang, but also hit the shots too.
No, she plays aggressive. She's to the rim. She's getting to the cup. Could shoot it from deep. Yeah, she's gonna be a scary sight in the Ballislife All-American game. Woo!
No question, man. Michaela Williams, the killer, yo.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, she's an absolute bucket. And then now we got Malaysia Full Willie, who she is from. She's ranked 13th on ESPN. She's from Columbia, South Carolina, committed to South Carolina. Final Four, won 42 straight games over the past 2 years. Looks like South Carolina just reloaded. They got another one. So shout out to her and shout out to Ballislife for pulling this one for sure.
Oh, she's going to South Carolina?
Yeah, South Carolina.
Oh, she's serious. She's serious business. She's a
hometown kid too. She's from South Carolina. Now we got Camaria KK Arnold, who is ranked number 6 on ESPN nationally. She's actually headed to UConn from Germantown, Wisconsin. Hey, yo, Germantown, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, whoever, always got hoopers, and she is no exception. She got real game right here, bro.
No, she's crafty to that rim, boy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she got that James Harden step for sure in her bag. She's stepping through everybody.
She played mean too. Like she'll just run through a girl and then go finish it and look at her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this. All these, we got a lot of dogs out here, killers.
We got another dog up here right now. We got Kimora Johnson, who's ranked 24th on ESPN Top 100, headed to University of Virginia. She is from Charlottesville, Virginia, 5'8" guard, and once again, no exception. She's really one of those that got game. You see, she plays with high IQ. She can cut, she can catch and shoot. She can do it all. And shoot, Virginia got a really good one in this one.
Yeah, she's going to Virginia. There's a lot of big time schools we're naming right now, man. Angelica
Velez from Nashville, Tennessee, ranked 44th on the ESPN Top 100.
I've seen her. Seen her go viral. She bumps a girl fell. She flexed up on her. Oh no, she's my favorite. Angelica
Velez is headed to national title winner LSU. Once again, LSU is just reloading.
Oh my God, she's going to LSU.
Yeah,
she's
bro,
going
LSU.
there.
Yeah,
Jumbo, she's going there.
No, we can't get lost. We got Jaden Donovan next. Jaden is actually ranked number 3 on ESPN, from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, from the DMV. They got hella hoopers there. She's headed to Duke. So you see her. She's 6 foot tall, can put it on the ground, but more of a traditional big. It looks like she looked like she was just about to put that in the rim. Once again, we got another one, number 3 in the country.
Bro, that is unbelievable. That game is gonna be turned. Hey, I need all shit talking that whole game. I need that game to crack off, and I need Angelica to go stupid.
Yeah, bro, she like Carlos from Savage Squad.
For real. Oh, I remember her.
Remember he slapped somebody. She got Carlos slapping energy for sure.
Hey, man, that's exciting. I'm looking forward to watching that. That's gonna be crazy.
Me too, bro. But remember, Ballislife All-American game, May 6th, Cerritos College. It's going to be turned up in there. Make sure you get your tickets because you see the committed people already. You're not going to want to miss this. It's going to be sold out. It's going to be packed at the brim. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm wearing my best shit. All right, my best Adidas shit, whatever, my best Balls Life shit.
From toes
Balls Life head to toe, baby. All right. Man, I can't wait for it. Guys, remember, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Balls Life Podcast Network channel and turn your notifications, ring that bell. Lastly, my favorite segment, we got our street ball clips of the week. You want to do the honors? You want me to go?
Let me go first. My clip of the week is comedy. Check this out, man. We are officially in AAU basketball season. We're officially in AAU basketball season, man. We got a ref. Oh, hey.
Oh. Hey, he had to drop it once, right? Hey, he got the Buddy Lee New Balances, bro. Them shits is trash, bro. The mac and cheese denims.
Oh, hey.
Come on, bro. No. This man did not come out here and wrecking crops. And then he threw the jump ball like 20 feet in the air. What's wrong with this dude?
Bro, did you see how bad that jump ball was? That was like the cherry on top. He already looked like he don't even want to be there. They just called somebody last second, like, hey, one of the college players down the street, hey, come ref this game. Come ref this game, man. We just need somebody out there to blow the whistle. That's all we need. That's crazy.
I'm gonna say what all these girls be saying. They be like, it's giving this. This is giving. I just pulled up 5 minutes for the game, smoked a blunt in the parking lot, and I forgot my shit at home. And now I'm just gonna pull up and do this thing. Hey, and the reason why I say that is because of the jump ball. He damn near threw it like on the other court.
He was high as hell.
He for sure was, bro. Like, what even is this, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like,
you know,
I know you're reffing, but it's still your job.
You know what it probably was? It's probably an 8 a.m. game, man. Because them 8 a.m. games, you know that. They'd be like, damn. You be dreading those.
He probably forgot his shoes at home. And he had his chick drive back home and get them for him. And he had to start the game because we can't run behind, right?
Yeah, she was on the way.
All right, here goes my clip, man. Shoot. Let's wait till it rolls. Oh yeah. So NCAA Final Four, we had a bevy of dunks outside of the arena right here. And you know, I'm always impressed by stuff like this. You got guys out here, this is what they do for a living, basically, and they work on their bounce, and you see the craziness that comes from this right here. All these dunks, I can't even fathom even attempting these dunks. This shit's amazing.
I wish I had bounce like that. Would you rather have a crazy tray ball?
Bro, I mean, I'd rather have a serviceable tray ball and have bounce like this, especially the way that I played, because you know, I played bigger. I played bigger than whatever, and like being bounced like this would have really served me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no.
Ooh, that's nasty, man. But yeah, man, I'm in awe. I respect these guys. You know, I don't know how good they can hoop, but like to be able to do something like that extraordinary is just really admirable. But yeah, man. With that being said, that's all the time we got for today as we go out. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys get ready every Thursday, 4 p.m. We're going to have a show next week. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you're ready for street ball for the next time. With that being said, my name is Dom.
My name is Isaac.
This is Street Ball. We out. What's the deal, y'all? This is Dom. You're tuning in to the Street Ball Show with Dom and Isaac. If you really like that clip, make sure you click up here to watch more of our episodes. And if you really like and you want to see more content, click down here to subscribe, all right? Bro, what are you doing on your phone, bro?
Mine
Nah.
yours, buddy.
Not locked in, dog. Not locked in at all, man.
Hey,
Subscribe. All right. Thank you.
yeah, hit that subscribe button. We out.